A class action lawsuit has been filed against St. Joseph Hospital and its parent company, Covenant Health, following the hospital's data breach last month. According to court paperwork filed in Penobscot County, Michael McLean of Bangor alleges the hospital and its parent company failed to, quote, properly secure and safeguard private information. Last month, Covenant Health said the hospital experienced a cyber incident initiated by an outside group that affected phone and internet access. Covenant Health says access to data systems were immediately discontinued once they were altered to the breach. In the court filing, McLean and members of the class action lawsuit allege the breach puts them at imminent risk of fraud and identity theft. Covenant Health says they are aware of the filing but declined to comment on the lawsuit.